Now, here's the thing. Africa will never achieve economic freedom in our lifetime. Not even in the lifetime of our children's children. You know why? Because the colonial imperialists left systems in Africa that reinforces itself. For example, our educational system. Then our religious system, Christianity, Islam, and the rest. Those systems reinforces each other. The kind of educational system we have in Africa here is to take away our productive years. So we keep on going to school, studying theory from primary school to secondary school to higher institutions. No practicals. We are only trained to be useful to the imperialists. You get what I'm saying? So there's no way, if we continue with this European-centered kind of educational system, that will be able to free our mind or will be able to be economic free one day. No, never. So we need an Afrocentric curricular educational system that will train us to be able to free Africa economically. Just look at our leaders. Whenever they don't know anything about international politics, ask yourself, from any African country you are from, what are the economic foreign policies of African countries? We don't even have. African countries don't have foreign policy, foreign economic policies. But the US has. Years ago. So the kind of educational system we go through and become leaders here is just to become better slaves to the European imperialists, whatever they have introduced. You get what I'm saying? So look at this way. There are no white people here policing us to do this, do that. We are the ones doing the same thing the colonial masters were doing. For example, religion or Christianity will tell you, when you are getting baptized, take a slave master's name. So there is no white man there. The Reverend Father is a black man. Your parents are black people. They will now take your reduce your name down to the floor and give you an Englishman's name as your baptismal name, the same slave master's name. So this particular system is reinforcing itself. You don't even need the white man to do the bidding. We are the ones doing the same thing. The same thing applies to Islam. The Arabs came here with the Arab slave trade and whatever. They introduced Islam and all of that stuff. And Islam does the same thing Christianity does to people. Take away their identity, take away their culture, introduce them to a foreign religion, and whatever it is, it keeps reinforcing each other. So there's no white man here, but we are busy naming ourselves Jaden, Smith, Edward, blah, 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 blah. So the system is automatically reinforcing itself. So when we continue like this, we are never going to be free mentally. If you are not free mentally, how can you be free physically? Then how can you be able to free yourself economically? No. Because we are doing the same thing the colonial masters wanted us to do. And if we keep doing this, there's no way Africa will achieve economic freedom. Not in our lifetime, not in the lifetime of our children's children. If we continue this way, the educational system in Africa here it keeps reinforcing this slave mentality. When you sit on the negotiation table with other foreign bodies, we sign slave deals with our raw materials. So we don't need anybody to police us with a gun or whatever. We take our raw materials and give them for peanuts and sign a slave deal with them. It is our people doing that. And what is the root cause of that problem? It comes from the kind of educational system we have been trained and the kind of indoctrination we have been through religion and all of that stuff. And then this democracy, these politics that have been given to us would never better Africa. So, if we keep living this way, keep training our children with the same colonial educational system, keep practicing the same religious beliefs, keep practicing the same political beliefs or democracy they gave to us, we will never be free. Not in this lifetime. Until the end of time, we can never be free. We need to start doing things differently, or else Africa will amount to nothing. Not in this lifetime, not in the next.